What's up, guys? So I'm here finally for the breakdown of the Oktober Liftfest. First things first, I gotta give a few shout outs. The event was held at Granite Barbell. So this is their Instagram page. This is the man that owns it. He's a super cool dude to talk to. You could follow the page, hit him up. He'll let you know when you can come in, check out the place, whatever. The address is also here. So if you want to go check it out, please do. It's a cool place to be. A lot of nice people, okay? Now, the person who trained me for like the contest was this man right here. This is his Instagram page. Make sure to give him a follow. There's 2 S's. Don't miss the 2 S's. If you miss the 2 S's, you're going to end up on someone else's page. So this is his page. He's a personal trainer. Give him a follow. If you DM him, he could set you up with all that stuff. He works out of Granite Barbell. So if you want to see him, you got to go here. He has a remarkable transformation picture. This was him previously. This is him now. And this shows his dedication to the craft. So he's a great personal trainer. Definitely hit him up. All right. So to these events, I'm going to try to do them in event order, which was log press, car deadlift, Stein Holds, Husafelt, and then the keg. Okay? So starting with the log press. Log press I was pretty nervous about because I have bad shoulders. So the log weighed like 160, 165, and I weigh 145. So getting it up was pretty cool for me because I weigh so little. Like I'm picking up more than my body weight straight over my head, so it was pretty cool. I got 2, which is okay considering my bad shoulders. And I did it like strict. I tried not to step out a little. He steps out a bit, which I think would have helped. I didn't know if I could do that or not. First contest, all right? Don't blame me. All right, next thing was the car deadlift. So the car deadlift was cool. Oh, here's Tony right here. Give me a sec. So yeah, this is Tony. This is the guy in the picture. So car deadlift. Car deadlift was cool. I was a bit nervous because for practice, we were always practicing on a smaller car. Now, on this thing, I don't know what it's called, the red thing. It's called like, I don't know. I'm going to call it a rack, okay? So on the rack, there's different settings. They're set for women's novice, men's novice, etc., etc. So this is set on the men's novice, and the men had a medium-sized car. So my plan of attack was to bust out 10 as quick as I can, and then take a quick break, and then try to bust out as many again. So it worked out okay. I got 19, which I think was like 3rd or 2nd for this event. The other people had 20, maybe 21, not sure. So yeah, I busted 10 out, took a break, and then there was like a couple seconds left, and she, who also is there constantly, said like, hey, there's 5 seconds left, you gotta pick it up, and I just bam busted out 2 more, and I got up to 19. So this was the women's car deadlift. They had a small car and their rack was set differently. So let's get to the next event. Was a Stein Hold. Now we don't have any good footage of the Stein Hold because I was horrible at the Stein Hold. Like I said, I got terrible shoulders, so I was picking them up, I was trying to stabilize, and then immediately I spilled beer. So I lost so much time for that one. Now this was the Husafelt. They look like mini coffins. That's always how I describe it. And this was my favorite thing to practice. Like every Saturday, I was like, yo, I'm trying to do the Husafelt. Like, what's up? So on Monday, we did upper body. On Wednesday, lower body. And Saturday was the event practice. So every Saturday, even like Wednesdays or whatever, I was like, yo, can I pick up the Hus? Like, what's up? I love this thing. So before the contest, it was supposed to be a 200-pound Hus for the lightweight thing. So in my mind, this is 200 pounds. I'm like, all right, let's go. I practiced with 200 pounds once. It was easy peasy. I did it, ran. I was like, oh, let's go. So in my mind, this is 200 pounds. So I'm like, let's get it. Right here, I went to pick it up, and I was like, whoa, why is this so heavy? I've done it so many times. Well, I did it once, one day, but I did it so many times that one day. And then I was like, oh, fuck this. So I'm running. bam, speed walking, boop, 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 boop. And I threw it, right? After I did it, I found out that it wasn't 200, it was 240. So I almost picked up 100 pounds over my weight and ran with it. And I got a pretty good time. I either got first or second on, like, in my weight class for that. And I was pretty impressed with that. The next thing I believe was the Keg Toss over the bar. So he had a different weight because I believe he was a teenager. He did a really good job as well. So this keg is 150 pounds. Again, I weighed in 146. So it's pretty cool. I wasn't worried too much about this event. It was just that it was at the end of the day. So, or end of the competition really, so I was tired. This kid right here, the one who's passing the keg back, his name is Anthony. And he's super strong too. Like, he's ridiculous. If you follow the Granite Barbell page, you could probably see some of his, like, lifts. He's incredibly strong. I was surprised. Anyways, back to this. So this was 150. I don't remember how tall this bar is. I'm 5'6", and it's up to, like, my collarbone, I think. So the plan of attack here was pick up the one corner, lap it, wrap the arms around it, lift up, kind of like you're throwing. So I used, I don't know how else to describe this, but like when you're wrestling, you start like low, like to do suplex, you start low, you squeeze tight, you flex your butt, arch your back. That's kind of what I did here to get the bar over. So I squatted low, first with the hips, pushed up, rolled my back, and got it over. That was the plan. And it worked out pretty well. I got up, I think, 11 times, which again was either second or third place for my weight class in that event as well. I ended up tying for fourth, which wasn't bad at all considering I had a month's training and my first event. You know, it was a couple of people's first event, so let me scratch that. But the fact that I had a month training, I did pretty well for myself, and I was super impressed. These events are fun. I would like to do it again, but I don't know when I will, because afterwards I was shot for like a while. Like, Brett, which is, like I said, the owner, he told us, he warned us, he said afterwards, like, take it real easy because your immune system is going to be shocked or whatever. And he was not wrong. I wasn't sore, surprisingly, after the competition. I was kind of just chilling. I felt pretty good. And then, like, 2 days afterwards, I got hit with this wild virus. I don't know where it came from. And I was sick, like, bedridden. Had to go to the hospital and everything. So it hit my immune system especially hard because my immune system's already low as it is. So I don't know when I'll do it again, if at all. But bottom line, the training was fun. I enjoyed it. Ow, my ear hurts. All right, training was fun. I enjoyed it. The contest was cool. I haven't done a contest in like a while, so I got all the nerves back that I haven't experienced in a bit. Like I said in the beginning of the video, that my nerves respond differently than normal. So usually people get like all jittery and they get like amped up and tense. My nerves respond the opposite. I get lethargic, I get relaxed, chilled, which can be a good thing and good thing and a bad thing. So like if I'm going to fight or whatever, you got to warm up before your fight. So being lethargic and like chill kind of sucks because then you have to like force yourself through a warm up. But it's also beneficial because the doctors check you before your fight. And the doctor always tells me, hey man, you know you're fighting, right? Because your blood pressure is mad low. You're a little too relaxed. So it's good because if it was too high, they wouldn't let me fight. So there's like benefits because being lethargic also keeps you calm. You're not like stressed and you're not stressing your body too much. It's just warming up becomes a little difficult, and it's hard for some coaches, not here, but it's hard for some coaches to understand that like not everybody could have like an intense warm up before a contest, and that was something for me because I was always an independent fighter. That like I would find coaches at the event because I would go by myself. So I would find coaches at the event, and they're like, "All right, what do you do for a warm up?" And I'm like, "Not much, bro." And they're like, "What does that even mean?" So it's important to know your body and how to articulate like what goes on to other people so that they don't push your boundaries like too much. You know, sometimes you need a little bit of pushing to do what's right. Sometimes it becomes too much and it could have a negative effect. So yeah, that was the breakdown on this event and a little bit more about me and how I react to events. And that's that. Like I said, Granite Barbell Instagram, Tony's Instagram. Hit him up, follow, do whatever. All right. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.